What's going on, guys? Oregon UCLA postgame vid. Extremely happy about this win. Couldn't really be happier with the way the team played. 250 yards on the ground, 0 sacks. Not much more needs to be said. I think a lot of fans of other teams are saying, "Oh, Oregon's average." Sparty, this is for you. I know you don't watch the vids, but Oregon's average, and a lot of people are gonna be thinking, "Oh, this was an anomaly game. This was the fluke game here." When they're gonna be looking at the Washington State and the Arizona games as who we really are. That's not who we are. We're that team, pretty much right there. Now, the prevent defense needs to be worked on a little bit. I'll agree with you there. We went soft there in that fourth quarter, but our D played pretty well the whole way through, and our offensive line played great. Our offense in general played great. Now, I know UCLA isn't what everybody thought they were going to be, but that's still a top 20 team on the road. They were coming off a loss as we were coming off a loss, so they were really in the same boat as us, trying to get their season back on track, and they had just as much of a chance to win that ball game as we did. In anybody's eyes, I think if anybody thought that Oregon was just going to go in there and run roughshod like they did, then they were crazy. I didn't even think that. I thought this was going to be a toss-up game. I'm extremely pleased with the way my team played, and am even, a little bit more confident going into the rest of these games that I thought maybe, oh, we could probably drop these games. And we got Washington next week. We got a rivalry game at home coming off this big win. Our fans are going to be energized. Our team's going to be energized to get this 11th straight win in this rivalry. It's just going to be a lot of fun to get these two big wins in a row and then get down on the road to Cal and try and beat them on a Friday night. That game scares me a little bit. Even if it's Cal, it's a Friday night, Levi Stadium. Crazy things can happen in college football. We've all seen it. So, but UCLA, my team played amazing, and Thomas Tyner played great. I've been a Thomas Tyner believer all year. A lot of people jumped on me for that one, but I'm still riding the Thomas Tyner bandwagon. Royce Freeman played well. We got Farrell Brown involved. We got Dwayne Stanford involved. So we moved the ball around a lot on Saturday, and that's one big thing to see is when your offensive line plays well and Marcus has time and doesn't take a second, doesn't have to run for his life, he can find open receivers. A lot of people are focusing on Devin Allen now, so that's leaving Dwayne Stanford open. That's leaving Farrell Brown open. So, it's nice to see other people get involved. And if this team plays like that the rest of the year, good luck. Stanford's going to be tough. Utah's going to be tough on the road. But if our offense plays like that the rest of the season, I don't really see a lot of teams being able to hang in there with us. And I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So I'm just really happy with the way things went yesterday. And like I said in the pregame video, if we had lost yesterday, this was one of those losses that could maybe derail the season. People start quitting on the team and really just giving up. They're like, oh, okay, we can't really do anything this year that's all that great, so just mail it in. If we had won, this is going to be one of those wins that re-energizes the program and gets everybody focused back on track and really honed in to make that Pac-12 championship and thus probably make the playoff. We'll see how things go. But on to Washington week. Huck the Fuskies. Everyone talks about Oregon State being our biggest rival. It's really not. It's Washington. We hate Washington, and they hate us, and that's fine. And you thought the Washington Love Fest was on before they got Chris Peterson. Oh, now that they have Peterson, they're beating us next week, guys. It's a lock. Forget about it. They're going to come into Autzen Stadium and Peterson all over us. No. No, they're not. They're definitely not. Oh, Huskies. When will you ever learn? Go Ducks.